Loved our effort and execution, precision, attitude, effort. Had great focus today. Really put in a workmanlike effort for 60 minutes. So pleased with all of our guys. Played a whole bunch of guys and started strong and finished strong. And just had a very mature, focused purpose to them out there.
I think a win like this, especially defense playing like it did today, big confidence builder, especially heading into the test. You guys had
I don't think we had confidence issues, but I think that just in regards to the process of the season and how you get better and you make improvement and how you compete, there's just a lot of different variables that go in today. It's one more game. A week ago, had we won, we'd still be saying, well, you got to start over. Winning doesn't all of a sudden make this week any easier. Going down to Tallahassee in a couple of weeks. So I'll stick to my guns and stick to my story. There's a process in how you play well. If you try to cheat the game and disrespect the game and disrespect an opponent by not being on edge and playing with great focus and poise and doing a good job communicating and playing with effort, then it's going to look bad. And,
I'm sorry, did you guys do anything different in a bye week when you're preparing for Nepal?
Like doing anything like how?
Yeah, just as far as days off, or you change up the routine as you would if it was a week-to-week game?
Yeah, you handle it like we do all bye weeks. So the schedule changes some. We don't practice all the way through. We're going to give them a little bit of time to themselves, but we also work on fundamentals and all those kind of things, and putting this game to bed and start looking ahead and really kind of focusing on us.
Does this create any sort of healing for what you felt after the disgust you had last week?
Healing. I mean, obviously you're glad that you went out and played well, but if you're about the right things, you put that game behind you. Again, if you had won, you don't feel beating your chest and going around, hey, how great we are. You haven't done anything, but you played one game, and so this game was every bit as important had we won or lost last week, and just like the next game. So I'm pleased and proud of our guys. Happy they came out and they had a really strong performance as a unit, and but again, that's just we're 1-1 now.
And to be able to sustain that through the fourth quarter, because
you like that. That's all we did. Again, I think human nature. You always, when you put guys that haven't played quite as much or practiced against the schemes as much, that's usually a byproduct is sloppy play. Unfortunately today, for the most part, it didn't look like that. So really pleased with the effort, particularly in that second half as well.
feels bad.
You should. How hard it is to get a shutout is really hard. But I don't think their offense scored. So, proud of our guys for that. That's a good accomplishment. Scored on defense, and kept them out of the end zone. So,
was that the best part? You mentioned last week that you guys didn't finish up last week, and you mentioned that's something you wanted to see with these guys, not just the first team guys, but everybody that comes to the plate to finish.
Well, there'll be, this season is going to be full of different types of challenges, and great players and great defenses. They respond to those challenges. A week ago we failed. This week we had a different kind of challenge, and not to lose focus. And we're playing more guys, and fortunately, they responded to that challenge. So hopefully we can do that here in a couple of weeks. We'll face many more challenges, going on the road down to Tallahassee. But I think our guys will be excited and look forward to that opportunity when it gets here.
You think it's like Tavares going into there? Would you like to play next week?
It's great because that's what we got.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how else to really answer that other than, if we're playing the Dallas Cowboys in a week, then hey, we're excited, great. We're off. A lot of teams are going to be off. And I don't even really spend any time thinking about how it works, and why it's that way. But it'll be good. They have the week off as well, and hopefully, I think our guys will be focused on making some progress as a team and as a unit, and certainly as players this week, and kind of moving forward after that.
Were you glad to see your guys play so mad, especially, or they just looked like they were mad?
I think they played with great purpose and energy and focus. And I've seen them play like that. And I've seen them play like that after a win. So I I think they were hungry. I think they were looking for, and trust me, there's nobody sitting around here going to be beating their chests. But it was a strong performance, irregardless of the execution on the other side of the ball. It really just, because our guys did play with effort, and we structurally were in good position, and we played with discipline. We put pressure on the quarterback, we forced turnover. We tackled pretty good. We covered some passes. We challenged. We had some competitive plays that we made in the secondary. So, believe it or not, there's adjustments that were being made in there, and then the guys got taken to the field. We did that. So, anyway, all those things being said, we got a good result out of having the right attitude and practicing the right way this week and those kind of things. So
Tavares playing with a little more speed.
I don't know. I'm sure he was. He had a good camp and I would expect him to, but I really didn't notice any one particular guy up front. They all played really pretty strong. Obviously, when you hold somebody in 50 yards and a couple first downs, there's a lot of things that are happening well, and I know those guys played well up front.
So how do you bottle up the way the defense played today and keep that intensity for 2 weeks?
I don't think that, you got to know when you turn it on and when you turn it off. You got to be intense in practice and practice the right way and focus, and that's all part of that process and how you get to game day. And you play confident, and you play fast, and you play tough when you know what you're doing and you know what to expect, and then you have that focus.